In this video, I want to go over some of the Microsoft flight training options. In my previous videos, I went over some add-ons with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I guess they weren't included, but they were available in the marketplace that you could add in your Microsoft Flight Simulator to do flight training. So I also went over some explain options, but within Microsoft Flight Simulator itself, there are some flight training. And just to show you, just an introduction here, you can see there's a basic handling, and I really didn't do any of those, but there's also takeoff and landing where you can get familiar, and VFR navigation. There's glider training, there's airliner training, and there's also bush pilot, and there's also IFR navigation. And I used some of these just to see what it was like. Under the basic training or basic handling, you'll get some introduction. You'll also have aircraft essentials, so you'll learn about the yoke, reading basic instruments. Additionally, you'll also have like attitude, pitch, rolls, your power settings in the airplane. You'll also have a straight and level flight, and you can do an attitude test. So let's jump into at least a straight and level flight and see what it's like. You can start here. You also have free resources that are available, and FAA provides a lot of the books that the required books for the FAA knowledge exam. It's free in a PDF format on the FAA website. Visuals, the graphics are amazing. So I'll be following the instructions.
Let's take a look at the relationship between attitudes and power settings. Attitude plus power equals performance. We're currently at 5,500 feet in a cruise attitude. The aircraft's nose is positioned under the horizon and cruise power is at 2,300 RPM. Try to reduce power to 2,000 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. That's okay. You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. The optimal approach is to adjust your trim wheel until you no longer need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down.
Okay.
Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. That'll work.
All right.
You're far too high right now.
I'll come back down a little bit.
Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. Great job. Now adjust the trim. That'll work. Not perfect, but it'll work. In my experience, when you adjust the trim, you make course changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. After that, you make small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. If you feel your pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. That's the key to straight and level flight.
All right, that wasn't bad. So these are the things that you can learn, and you can definitely learn from these. And I would encourage you, if you're starting out, start here. At least if you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm pretty sure you've probably beyond this. But if this is something you want to practice more, you can do it. It's not beneath it's not beneath you, especially if you're starting out. So go back. Actually, let's go back to the training menu. So that was the basic. Let's do an attitude test. Let's see. I'm ready to fly, so let's go on.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore. Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. Right. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively. Nice. All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots. Go ahead and reduce your speed. All right. All right. Great job.
All right, I guess I'm learning. All right, not bad. So these are some things that you'll definitely get instructions from, like a CFI. So it's very similar to, in my experience, your CFI instructor will give you certain instructions they'll want you to execute. And so this is just something that you can play around with on your own time. I just wanted to show you that so you can just go ahead and practice and do your self a favor if you're learning to fly and just get familiar with some of these tools in a flight simulator environment, that can be of benefit to you. And that's it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time.